Hello, hello. Oh, candle. Yeah. I had to use the webcam for my exam tonight, so everything is not set up. That's just a candle. I'll put it in front there so it doesn't bother you as much. And of course, as soon as I start, someone comes down the stairs. Let's just say that my exam went okay. I'm not gonna say that it was the best. The most important thing is I passed. I need to remove that. All right, let me put the banner up. And there we go. So I can see the Maryland is here. And all right. Let me just set that here. Remy is in the house in the Christmas spirit. I'm officially on school vacation because I finished my last exam. To be fair, all I needed to pass was 31% on my exam. I finished with an average of 81% total, so that's pretty good. I'm very happy. Moral of the story is make sure you have the best grades possible before the final exam. That way, it is a huge load of stress removed, and it feels a whole lot better. So I should be on for about an hour if things go according to plan. Scott from Rambling with the Brooms should be going live in about an hour, and the plan was for me to join him. So hopefully the plan is still on. And I will be having a few drinks because I'm celebrating Christmas. I'm celebrating my exam. I'm celebrating the fact that the kids are on vacation. I'm celebrating the fact that um, I'm feeling good. Hello, Chris. I suppose Tiffany is not too far behind. And yeah, you've been on my live streams a couple times now. Let me check something. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to go and check. So you do post videos on your own channel, and I am subscribed, but I will put on the little notification bell so the next time you post a video, it will let me know. Okay, so you haven't been posting in the last 6 months, which is okay. I still have some catch up to do, but I know you're doing a lot of videos now with Tiffany, which is pretty awesome. Good evening, CR. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I got 10 people watching. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up. It really helps the channel. It's pretty cold in here. I don't have any heating in the computer room. And right up there, back there, is the main entrance. So there's always a little amount of heat that goes out, especially when they open the door. So I am heating myself with little candle. It smells like pine. At least it has warm. Yeah, and I'm not gonna show you what's in the back of the hat. I'm not doing any advertisement for them tonight. She's coming, just finished cooking. Awesome. Yeah, and I missed the premiere today. I'm going to have to catch up. And I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow because I have something going on tomorrow. So, like everyone else, I suppose, the last week before Christmas at work, there's always a bunch of activities. A lot of people. You sound like the little match girl now. Little match girl now? What now? What do you mean? Um, hmm. So yeah, like a lot of people, there was a few activities at work. Um, Working for government, we don't get, um, bonuses at this time of year like some private businesses do. Um, well, I guess the nurses do, but not us. Um, we had a little staff party, which was awesome. We had, uh, I got a little box of chocolate from my boss. We got from the hospital. I don't know if you remember, maybe 2 years ago now, I received a friend of mine on a panel that was talking about soap he was making. Um, the name of the company of the brand was Florally. He was doing homemade soap. The business is expanding, and they're now doing lip balm, um, other vaporizer to change the smell, I guess. Um, so the hospital gave us a bundle to each employee of one of those, which is, you know, considering there's about over 3,000-4,000 employees in the whole network. I mean, it's very appreciated. It's a lot of fun. Um, I heard there was a storm coming, but I heard you guys are getting the worst of it, so I'm not really worried. I was more worried about um, losing power while I was doing my exam. Um, but luckily, things went well. Um, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it as bad. Shrugs. Yeah, I know what the match girl is. Well, I mean, match girl translated to la petite fille aux allumettes, but I still don't know what I'm supposed to sound like. I don't know, right? Like a lot of people get it, but not us. Hello, Tiffany. How's it going? Big storm about 15 to 30 centimeters to come. I don't even know if we're expecting anything, to be honest. Let's see. Let's see. I know you guys are getting like a big warning on the weather network. We're expecting like 10 centimeters. So, yeah, not much to see here. Ho 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 to the gardening community. Well, I'm happy for you, Dave. I don't know if you're happy, but I'm happy for you. You're finally getting some snow. It melted a lot here. We've had some rain and some warmer days. But I mean, it's still snowing a little bit every day. So it goes down, but not that much. Maryland has no snow. Yes, hello, hello, Canadian Football League. I'm just teasing you, Tiffany. Um, it's just when I see CFL, if you wrote down Canadian Family Life, I wouldn't even say a thing. Oh, okay. Well, that's enough. It's just a little bit of warmth. I mean, the room is only, I'm guessing, like if I remove this, um, 4, maybe 7 feet long by 4 feet wide. I think my desk is like 5 feet. So there might, well, 4.5 feet. That's enough. It's enough to heat myself. Yeah, special weather statement in your area, but we're just expecting about 10 centimeters, which is, you know, we get that pretty much every day in a normal winter. Zero would be awesome. I wish we would have like plus 10, even plus 25 would be awesome. Yeah. But from what I can see, the storm will pass more south of the province. Good evening, Thomas. How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. Minus 18 or something like that here tonight. Minus 10 tomorrow. Going ice fishing for the day. Wow, you're a lot more brave than I am. If I can see through the ice, I'm not going on the ice. We have about 4 inches of snow on the ground. It's great. Still drive everywhere with a truck. Yeah, if there's not too much snow, I mean, you can basically go anywhere. Yes, Tiffany, we're just expecting like 10 centimeters here. I mean, it's just about this much snow. Maybe double since it's like probably east wind, but yeah. I know. I'm already tired of the winter. It's funny because, my friends know how much I hate the snow. And today we were talking in the chat, in our group chat, and Patrick was like, if there's one day in a year where you want to have snow, it's on Christmas. And I replied, me being a hunter and all, the only one day I want to have Christmas throughout the year is the first day of the deer hunting season. And I really meant it. That's the only time I want snow. Going back up to 1 or 3 during the week. During the day, still below 0 at night. So it freezes at night, melts a little bit during the day. I find the light a little bit too much, but I can't bring it down. Let's see, maybe. Oh, shit. Did I break it? Oh, I broke it. Yeah, I broke it. It's still working though. But oh shit. Well, I have a little piece here. So definitely a little bit broken, but I think it might just be like it's still working. As long as it's still working, I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted to bring it backwards a little bit. I just find it too close to my face. Like if I'm back here, it looks better than if I'm here. I look like a ghost. Tomorrow is winter solstice. The day will get longer. Awesome. But colder. We have 2-3 inches on the bigger lake now. Still not enough for me. On the smaller ponds, rivers are not doing good yet. 4 to 8 inches. A little bit better. We're already planning spring canoe trips. I can't wait. Only thing I hate is the bugs in the summer. I take the bugs over snow any day. More like snowman. So this week there was a few activities. Like for example at work, Wednesday was green or red shirt. So I had a little sleeveless shirt that was green. And what they did, we have like a little social committee now. And if you were participating, they were doing a little giveaway. Your name would be put in a draw, and every day they would draw like a $5 gift card to the Soup and Sweet. Soup and Sweet is inside the hospital. It's a little coffee shop. They have muffins. They have a few snacks. They have a few lunches, a few things you can eat for lunch. Coffee, obviously, hot chocolate, and a few other drinks. And it's a little coffee shop. So obviously, I participated in every one of them. Thursday was the Christmas accessories. I had this big, long health toque with little health. What's it called? Pantouf. How come I never know those words? Let me Google it. Slippers? Okay, slippers. Yeah. Little health slippers. The only thing, though, is a few people called in sick, and I had to replace on the floor. Like, instead of doing my regular job, I had to do someone else's job. Thing is, as much as I know my job is important, because I deal with projects and upcoming stuff, and I do all the testing and all that kind of stuff. But if there's a lot of people missing, the patients become priority. So they have to reassign me somewhere else to make sure that the basics is at least covered. And it was kind of busy and a little bit stressful. And my little health slippers had little bells on them. So whenever I was walking, it sounded like Santa Claus was coming, After a while, I removed them. I kept going back and forth to deliver medication. We have a scud system, like a hair. I don't know how we'll explain it. Like a little plastic tubes. You put the medication in. You put it in that machine, and you press a button, and it sucks the tube in the system, and it delivers the medication, the tube, to the floor. So I kept going back and forth from my chair to the tubes. So after a while, I just figured I'll remove the slippers, because it was even bugging me. So today was a day where I was hoping to finish a little bit early. I had my exam today, and it was a 3-hour exam. Now, I know by experience, I usually take a lot less. For example, when I was in high school, I remember we had a French exam, and it took me 20 minutes to do the exam. And I remember I was sitting in the cafeteria after the exam was done, because we were waiting for another exam in the afternoon. And I remember my teacher came to me, pretty much complaining, or bitching at us, saying that, well, a friend of mine and I were done in 20 minutes. She's like, it took me 45 minutes to do the exam, and I'm the teacher. You guys are going to fail. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I know my skills. I was always good in school, so I wasn't worried. And I ended up doing like 91%. So that being said, when I do an exam, I don't really go over everything after I'm done. I'm done. I do questions from 1 to 100. And when I'm done, I'm done. So I knew that it was not going to be 3 hours, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I wanted to be home. If I could have been home in the afternoon, because I needed to come in here and clean up a little bit. and put 3 hours aside for my exam. Um, Unfortunately, uh, the people that were sick yesterday were still sick today, and a few more people called in sick. So not only was I doing another job on the floor, I still have to cover for my job because there's still, even if the projects are kind of on hold while I replace on the floors, there's still the basics that needs to be done. Some stuff that needs to get done on a daily basis. All the not the financial stuff, but all the medications that are sent to the floors that are not under the patient's name, they need to be manually charged, and I'm the one doing that stuff. There's still a few things that we need to check, like a few reports that we need to check on a daily basis, um, and things like that. So today, it was one of those days where not only was it very busy at the order entry, which means that the position I was at, there was a lot of stuff to check, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of issues, a lot of minor problems, but they are like time consuming. Like the unit will send you a refill request for medication that's not even on file, so you have to call the floor, ask them for the order, or um, you know they will call you saying, "Hey, I broke a vial. I need a replacement like as soon as possible." So you have to stop everything you do and send that. Um, always a few problems like that, and for some reason, like usually there's like 2 or 3 problems during the day, but today was like 20 of them, plus my job that was busy, more than usual because people are going on vacation, so they wanted to have the last few things done before they left on vacation. If I had a few deadlines, um, a few things to do, they wanted me to be as advanced as possible, give them a little resume of where I was at. Um, I don't know. It was just crazy. Plus the amount of orders. For some reason on Fridays, there's a lot of operations. So most of those patients end up being admitted to the hospital in the hospital. Um, and if you have a lot of people being admitted, it means you have a lot of admissions, which means you have a lot of new prescriptions. Not only are those patients continuing the medications they take at home, but they have new medication because they just had a surgery, they have painkillers, they have blood thinners or things like that. So it's even more busy than usual. Plus, on top of that, they ended up having issues with the packaging machine, which delayed them a lot during the day. Um, so I was hoping to be able to leave early to come back home. Turns out that I couldn't take a break the whole day in order to be able to finish at 4 and come back at home at 4. As expected, the exam took me about an hour and 15 minutes to do. I mean, there's 100 questions, and the exam is in English. And yeah, okay, I'm okay in English, but still, sometimes I have to process the questions. It's an exam on a subject that is very, very confusing. Where the way the question is asked, the four different answers could be the right answer, but you almost kind of have to guess which one they want. So if you don't understand the question properly, it can be an issue. Um, so this happened. Uh, I did well on the exam though. There was also the fact that I had a meeting from 11 to 12, a few things, like I said, to finish before the holidays, because a lot of IT guys, a lot of project managers, they're all on vacation during the holidays, so they were showing us a few things before they left. So when I go back, I know exactly what I have to do. And on top of that, we had a little potluck today. If you don't know what a potluck is, it's a little lunch where everyone brings a little something different, and we have a huge meal. So I brought those little Ritz crackers with Philadelphia smoked salmon cream cheese with real smoked salmon on top. Some people brought ham, some people brought a bunch of different types of salad. There was this one type of salad, I don't know what it's called, but there were like two types of grapes. Um, the dressing was, I don't know, incredible. Plus, the fact that I love grapes was another very, very cool thing. There was little cashews in them in the salad, a few shallots. Um, I don't know. It was just incredible, and some people brought dessert. Um, I mean, I didn't even eat for supper. When we have those little meals, those little potlucks at work, um, I'd say 95% of the time I don't eat for supper when I get home. Oh, what fun it is to be on the stream tonight. Oh, yeah, take a Christmas cookie. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't want snow, but I know some people do. So I'll stay positive. As long as everyone stays safe during the holidays, hopefully everyone stays healthy. Um, I don't know if she'll want me to talk about this on the stream, but my daughter-in-law lost her father a few days ago, which means my son lost his father-in-law. Um, he suddenly passed away, and it was not expected. So, um, if you're the praying type, pray for her. She's only 16, losing a parent at that age. Um, I can't see that being easy. And I really, really want to go to the funerals on Monday. I want to be there for her. Obviously, she's part of the family now. Um, but it's all going to depend on the amount of people that are um, showing up or not at work. Um, we have a lot of paid days. If we're sick, if we lose a family member, if we have a family emergency, but there's nothing in our contract for an extended family member like this. So I don't know if I'll be able to have time off. So if you're a praying type, if you're into the good vibes, you've seen her in a few of my live streams a couple months ago. Lately, she hasn't been here as much. It doesn't mean she's not watching. So if you are, I'm very, very sorry for you, and just know that we're here for you. Um, yeah, I'm going to change subject because I'll have something in my eyes. Should have ate first. Yeah, I had a bowl of chips before the live stream, and I'm having a few drinks. And I received some chocolate for Christmas as well. It is tough. But the fact that I'm drinking means something else also. It means that every once in a while I need to go pee. I'm back. Sorry, really had to go. Ketchup chips in the pantry. Oh, that's awesome. The only thing I don't like about the chips is they don't last for too long. So even if you have them on sale, they'll last maybe a month and a half, 2 months if you're lucky. Only chips I have is high shippers. My tummy already ache a bit. Maybe 7 Ferrero Rocher is a bit much for the day. Oh, those are good though. Can't go wrong with those chips. Those chocolate. Let me just see. Rambling with the brooms. For some reason, it seems like he's only getting his live streams ready after I'm already started. So he said something about going live tonight, but the way I see it, nothing is set up already. So nothing is set up yet. So maybe I'll just keep going until he joins the YouTube world. No one is sweeter than you, Marilyn. Oh, that's so cute. And today was the ugly sweater day. I think the sweater I had was the one that's on my thumbnail. Actually, I didn't take that picture today, even though it really does look like me, like it was me today. Obviously, if it's a picture of me, it does look like me. Yeah, a year ago, I looked good. I feel like I look good. But the shirt I have on my thumbnail is the same shirt I was wearing today. Next Monday, Monday in 3 days, will be the Christmas hat day. And then it's like ugly sweater again on Tuesday, but I'm not going to work on Tuesday because I have the day off. So I'm working Monday. And the day's going to go fast like crazy because I'm going to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of work in that same one day. I'm going to have to catch up for the last 2 days that I was replacing someone else on the floor. I'm going to have to make sure everything is ready before Christmas. So I probably won't see the time go by. Tuesday will be chicken soup. Usually, historically speaking, for Christmas on the 24th, it's always been on my side of the family. We go on my mom's side and we'd have chicken soup. And then later, like around 11:30 midnight, when everyone was done eating, when everything was, all the dishes were done and everything was cleaned up, we go in the living room, the whole family, and we'd have like a little gift exchange. And we were lucky because Santa Claus was coming, and every kid would have a gift. And then the adults would have their own gift exchange, and so on. But as time went by, the grandparents passing away a few years back, everything now is happening at my mom's place. So we kind of kept the tradition going. Hungry now, yeah. We kept the tradition going, and we go on my mom's on the 24th. We have chicken soup, and then when everyone's done, we go in the living room and open the presents. It's kind of different because instead of being me, the kid, opening the presents, I have kids on my own now, and I have a few nieces. So it's grandpa and grandma giving the presents to their grandkids, and godfather, uncle, and aunt giving presents to their nephews and nieces. And I always have a little something for my sister-in-law and my brother, and same for them. I always have something for my parents, and they always have something for me as well. And then usually on the 24th, what it used to be for me when I was a kid, we'd go to church until I was old enough to not want to go. Then we come home, open the family presents, and then go to the family Christmas party, Christmas Eve. Since a couple years, we would open the presents here before we go in my mom's. But the last couple of years, my girlfriend wanted to do things her own way. I don't like it, but I mean, I gotta go with the family, and I have to accept that I can't always get what I want. And they want to have all the presents done on the 25th in the morning. Sorry. The reason I don't like that is because, well, on the 24th, we go to bed late, we have a few drinks, we don't really feel like waking up early in the morning. While the kids, they might fall asleep, and my parents, they might fall asleep on the couch somewhere or in the bed. They'll be up early. And once I'm up, I can go back to sleep. But we decided to put like a timer on and say, okay, well, no one goes in the living room before 8 a.m. 8 a.m., everyone is up. I'm always up before that anyway, so I don't know why I was complaining, but I don't know. I guess I like the kids having their presents before we leave so they know what they can come back home to. But this year is going to be a little bit different. Alexa won't be here on the 25th in the morning. Well, she has something else on the 24th, so she won't come with us to our supper. And she has a sleepover, so she'll be back on the 25th at some point. Anthony's going over to his mother-in-law for a week, so he's leaving on the 25th. And we didn't want to have a situation where the brother and sister couldn't give each other their presents and stuff. So we decided we were going to do everything on the 24th in the morning. So we're going to get up in the morning on the 24th, open all the little family presents, give the kids their presents. I have a few things for Manon. I'm not going to say it live because she might be listening. We're going to do the chicken soup because my mom unfortunately is working on the 24th and 25th. On the 26th, she wants to do the big turkey supper thing with the turkeys that I harvested last summer. Well, last summer, I mean, a couple of months back. So 24 chicken soup. After, in the morning, we get up, we open our presents here. We have a little Secret Santa exchange with the kids. They always enjoy it, so it counts towards their budget limit that they can ask for Christmas. They put a few things on a list, and whoever picks them, my girlfriend and I give them the money, and then they can just go. It's kind of awkward though because okay, so I was at the store with my son, and he's like, "Okay, Dad, I don't want you to know what I'm buying because you could have picked me or someone else, but he doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to have any idea who he might have picked. So he has to go to the store, but he's only 11. I don't want to leave him alone in the store. I mean, even if it's a small city, bad things can happen. So I kind of have to wait at the door to make sure nothing happens. I have to let him go shop, and then he has to hide the present a little bit. But I keep telling him, make sure it doesn't look like you're stealing, because you don't want to hide like a gift card here or put it in your pocket, and then when it comes to pay, it's kind of a little bit awkward. So I try to wait at the door in a place where I can see the exit, but not see the cash registry and wherever he can go and buy some stuff. He's so cute. I mean, last year he picked me, and I had put like an Amazon card, so we go like a $30 limit. So last year he got the Amazon card, $25, because he goes with the prepaid ones. So he took like the $25 gift card, and he bought me like a Pepsi and a bar of chocolate. That was so cute. And he probably did the same thing again this year. Although it doesn't mean that he picked me, because everyone in the family put a different type of gift card on our list. I mean, how can I say that? It's cliche to buy someone a gift card. It's like you don't really try hard, but at the same time, a lot of people enjoy having gift cards. I mean, every year that's what I've been getting my parents, simply because, well, when they want something, they just go and buy it. So why would I dig in their minds to try to find what they want? I just get them a gift card, and they can go and buy whatever they want. But I did something different for my dad this year. I'm gonna wait until Christmas is over and tell you all about it. But we'll do the little Secret Santa thing on the 24th in the morning, and then we'll have to do the chicken soup. We go with my parents. My dad's gonna be there. He's not working. When my mom arrives, well, I will probably get the kids to eat before my mom arrives. My mom will come back home around 6:30 our time. She'll eat, and then probably go take a shower or whatever. It takes 5 to 10 minutes, and she'll meet us in the living room, and then we'll open all the presents on the 25th. 25th in the morning. It's a little bit different. My family, it's always been Santa was leaving a little extra in our Christmas socks, stockings. So we'd have like chocolate, a tiny little $5 gift that we've been wanting for a while. That's what we would get in our little Christmas socks. I don't even know if that's what it's called. We call it Bud de Noël, which is Christmas socks, but it could mean something totally different for you guys. But anyway, we'd get like, one year I wanted this little harmonica, so I had a little harmonica in my socks, and we get those on the 25th in the morning. I remember having a flute, having a pack of hockey cards, things like that. Stuff that my mom could find at dollar store or even at Walmart, where it was really cheap. Some cheap stuff that you could put in there. And I kind of do the same thing now with the kids, although they pretty much always get the same kind of stuff. They'll get like candy and chocolate and a few, like a tiny little present. Like, for example, a couple of years back, they had a little mug with a little tiny spoon and hot chocolate stuff. This is the kind of thing that I'll put in their Christmas socks. And on the 25th, after that, usually the kids will get like something to build, either like a dresser or a little Barbie house, or a little toolbox, or whatever it is that the kids got in the past or whatever it is they're going to get this year. Um, we help them build it up, and they enjoy playing with their new toys, or um, they enjoy being in their new pajamas, drinking a hot chocolate, and just relaxing, just being home as a family, not really having anything to do. It's going to be a little bit different this year. When Anthony leaves, Alexa's going to arrive, but um, we'll have a little time as a family regardless. And then on the 25th for supper, we go at the in-laws. We'll have turkey meal, mashed potatoes, carrots, salad, dessert, and all that kind of stuff. We'll probably have a few more presents there. The mother-in-law always spoil us. It's kind of weird, the different mentality between the two families, because my parents will always be like, okay, what do you want for Christmas? I'll get you. When I was a kid, they would get me toys. As I grew up, they would get me stuff that I needed, but stuff that I needed to have fun, I guess. If I wanted to go hunting, they'd get me like a hunting rifle for Christmas. Example. They would get me the new air fryer that was on the market. They would get me a Nintendo. They would get me. The mother-in-law is always giving that expensive pair of pants that you've been looking at. I'm gonna get you those pants. I'll get you a pair of socks, and I'll get you some comfortable boxers. Which it's amazing. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's different. We come back home with a bunch of clothes that I can wear for work. I can wear at home. I'll have pajamas. I'll have socks. I'll have new underwear. I'll have, things like that. And sometimes we'll get like chocolate, or it's just different. It's fun because we get both worlds, And again, on the 26th, it's going to be a little bit more relaxed. We're heading over to my parents again. My mom is making like little, the big Christmas meal, turkey. So we're going to have turkey for 2 days in a row. But it's okay because it's a one time of year, and then there's like Easter where we eat turkey. Food is always a good idea to eat. Definitely. I'm still present here. Yeah, you are a very good present to have. CR walks quietly in the kitchen. Pizza. It was my lunch. Good afternoon. Good evening, I should say, Karen. And if you haven't heard, I passed my exam. First of 4 classes is done. Craving mode. If they are happy, then it's worth it overall. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we were never rich. The kids sometimes they complain, hey, well, my friends go to Florida, they go to Montreal to watch a hockey game, or they go to this I don't know, this amusement park somewhere or whatever, and we can never go anywhere. But you know what? At least in Christmas, the kids get pretty much whatever they want. I mean, they're not going to get a car. Let's make that clear. But if they put a bunch of stuff under $100, if it's not us, my brother, or my sister-in-law, or one of the grandparents, they'll get enough gift cards to be able to buy whatever they want themselves. So they're still very much spoiled. My mom, she's like, what do you want for Christmas this year? I'm like, well, if you don't know what to get, I'd like to have a game camera. I have one here, but it only takes pictures. It doesn't take photos. It just takes photos. It doesn't take videos. I mean, um, and it takes like those. What would they be like? The medium-sized batteries? Would they be like the A-size batteries? Um, and it takes 8 of them. And the quality of the pictures is not that great. Not that I would not use it. Um, I would still use the camera on video mode, but I would like to have one that has decent quality so I can take some videos, take some footage, and show it to you guys on YouTube. I mean, I have a lot of people have deer, and I'm lucky enough to have a lot of moose around here. And not many people in the world have a chance to see moose. So I would love to show moose and wildlife to you guys. I mean, that's what my channel is all about. It's not just about homesteading, because to me, nature, hunting, wildlife, it's all part of the same thing. Um, Happy birthday, Karen. I'm a little bit behind in the chat, but I can see it there. So yeah, so my mom's like, she sends me a message the next day, and she's like, well, just go to Pro Nature, a little hunting and fishing store. Just get the camera you want. Let me know. I'll send you the money, and you can just buy it, drop it here, and I'll wrap it up and put it under the Christmas tree for you when you get here. Okay, so you want to buy me a game cam? Awesome. But nah, I don't want to do that. I want to have at least a little element of surprise. So I said, what I'll do is just before Black Friday, I'll send you like 3 or 4 of them that I would love to have. Some of them have a very good filming quality, where it sends the video directly to my phone, which would be awesome. And another type of game cameras are the ones with a little solar panel on it. They work. They get the batteries recharged through solar panels. Little solar thing on top of the camera. So I gave her like 2 choices of each, and then I told her to select whichever one was the cheapest on Black Friday, and I'll see what I get when I get it. At least I'll have a little element of surprise. Am I going to get like the 4K that sends video straight to my phone, or am I going to get the 4K with, doesn't need any batteries? It's just going to use the solar power. Or am I going to get less quality but get 2 cams instead? So I don't know. It's going to be a little surprise. But besides that, I mean, I didn't really ask for much. I asked for a few things because I have like the computer monitor right there. It's about to die, and I have some in my bedroom. They're a lot bigger, and I have one back there. The thing is, there's no footing on the TV. It's holding by it's being holded by the wall. The wall is holding it. So I asked those little wall mounts, and if I get one of those for Christmas, even if I got like 3 of them, I can put that screen back there on the wall. I can take one of the 2 monitors I have in my room, put one here, and mount it on the wall. I would save space, and I would have a bigger screen. And I also have like a second TV in my bedroom that I could put in my little man cave that I want to have in the basement at some point. I love getting gift card. I can get what I want whenever I want. Exactly, that's the thing. And especially with Amazon right now, I mean, you can get pretty much everything you want on there. It's just sometimes someone who really knows you will get you like precisely what you like. My mom, when she doesn't know what to get, like she has this budget for every kid, and as time goes by, I stopped making kids a little while back. Well, at least like 11 years ago. But my brother has 3 kids younger than that. So, my mom's budget is probably going down a little bit. But sometimes she'll be like, okay, well, I have about $10 left on my budget for every kid. And she'll go and buy like a $10 McDonald's gift card or Tim Hortons gift card, something like that. And the kids just enjoy. It's crazy. It's so simple that like we could go to Tim Hortons, get a box of Timbits. They'll be like, okay, we'll eat a few Timbits, but that's it. But then if you give them the gift card and you tell them that they can go and buy whatever they want, they'll be all amazed, and they'll be so happy, and they'll have the little spark in their eyes. As I get older, it's the time and memories that matter more than any gift. Yeah, I totally agree with you. But as a father now, it's not about what I receive. It's about seeing the happiness in my kids' eyes. I mean, that's the greatest gift I can get. And when my girlfriend asked me what I want to have for Christmas, I said I want to have a picture of you and the kids, wallet size that I can put in my wallet. That's all I want. I mean, they're my pride. That most important thing in my life. It's my family. I have Saber candy rolls, something I had in my stocking. Yeah, well, I had some of those every once in a while. I would have those little icy square chocolates as well. That's like the only time we eat those chocolate. They're actually pretty good. I got duct tape for Christmas once. Yes, I like it. Of course. It's an amazing thing to have. Multi-purpose. They used to come in a package that looked like a book. Okay, I don't remember that, but cool. I was a kid. They were already old candy and not so good, but still fun to have. By the way, we'll slide out at the top of the hour for your information. Awesome, no problem. I'm just thankful that if you're gone now, that you were here. Take care, CR. Thank you for stopping by. Outdoors with Vans. Thank you so much for stopping by. Did I am pretty sure I pressed a little notification bell on your videos, on your channel. I guess I did not. The last video I watched was the one where you went magnet fishing, which had like crazy amount of views. I have to catch up. I'll leave it open. Sliding against your, yeah. I could have said skate. I just want to check. Is Scott going live? I thought he was. So I guess he changed his mind. Let me just ask him, Scott. Did hear me? And like, yep. Okay. Swoosh, swoosh. You'll have turkey for more than 2 days in a row. Oh yeah, definitely. We usually have enough left to get like sandwich-sized bags full, 3 of them that we can put in the freezer, and then the kids will just make like sandwiches, or we'll have like hot turkeys or whatever. And we share with my brother. He'll keep a few as well, and sometimes my parents will keep a bag as well. So my turkeys are big enough for a meal for like 12, 13 people, and then we always have leftovers. Yeah, card. They won't get a car for sure. Gotta go. My kids came over to celebrate my birthday. Okay, so I read that already. Hopefully you're having a great day. If you're still here, happy birthday and Merry Christmas. Can't stay home. Simple Acre Homestead, thank you so much for stopping by. By the time I read this, you'll probably already be gone. I wanted to drop in and say Merry Christmas to you and your family, Bert and Cindy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. It's got reply, not yet. Take care. So CR left, but he still heard me because he sent me a message saying, hey, I heard you. Jane, thank you so much for being here. You were probably lurking in the background a little bit, right? Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. I passed my exam today. I'm happy. So after the 26th, there won't be much happening until, it's usually on New Year's Eve. But I think my mom might be working again. Yeah, so we might do like a little fondue on the 31st. We usually celebrate New Year's on New Year's Eve. My mom's birthday is on the 30th. She doesn't want me to say it, but she'll be turning 60 this year. She'll be turning 60 this year. But my mom still looks pretty young, though. My niece keeps laughing at me, saying that I look older than her. Not so proud of that, but it's true that my mom looks young. She doesn't look 60 for sure. She could pass for at least 10 years younger. Thank you. I'm very happy. It was, I only needed 31% on the exam to pass. But still, it's, it's always a little bit scary because two minutes ago. I know that. Do I get my final grades yet? No. 4 hours ago. Okay, so yeah, as much as I knew I was gonna do good, you always have that little fear that what if I really fuck things up? Sorry about my language. Because you're just hoping that things go well. It was a self-proctored exam where I had the microphone on, the webcam on. I had to film a little bit around to show them what I had. And of course, when the camera went down that way, I have a few things here, but I even had to take like my ID being like, hey, this is just an ID, like it's nothing. Then even if they look, it's a hard drive, and then I had this, the little flyer that I received with the survival seeds last year. But regardless, I mean, I've always had my eyes on the camera or on screen. Um, but there's always a fear that someone might be coming down the stairs, asking me a question. You know, when the kids, without knowing, um, I was just hoping that nothing would happen. Even if my phone would have ring, I would have just ignore it. Um, and you never know. You could really do bad and do like 28% in the exam because all the questions, the way they're asked, seems like all the four answers um, could be uh, the right answer because it's a multiple choice exam with 100 questions. But every question is asked in a way that they make you think. And even if you study and study and study and you know the definitions, you need to understand it. So as a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I studied uh, all week for the last 2 weeks," and I'm just here like I don't even know how to study, even if I wanted to study. But I arrived on the exam with the camera in my face and a microphone on, and I was reading questions loudly because that's just the way I am. If I want to understand something, I'll be like, "Okay, congratulations for passing your exam." If I don't say it out loud, especially since the exam was in English and my main language is French, I had to say it loud. And I was repeating the question in my mind like 3 times before I went to the answers. And there's a few answers that I was like, okay, I was looking at the camera and be like, we asked that precise question to our teacher. She did not have the answer for us. So I'm going to take a guess. But I'm telling you, we asked the question. We didn't have the answer. I'm still waiting for the answer in my emails. And I'm like, okay, so it's definitely not this. It's definitely not this. Now, I don't know what answer you want, but I feel like it's a little bit of A and B because of this. It kind of sucks sometimes that you don't get to explain your answers because if you could, see my two looks a little bit better like this. If you could explain your answers, it would be a lot easier sometimes. You could actually say, okay, well, I'm putting this answer because of that part of the sentence, that part of the answer. And then it could be like, okay, well, you understood the assignment. So we're going to give you your points. But when it's a multiple uh, answers like that, there's only one good answer. And it's, you click submit and you have your grade right away because it's literally telling you what the right answer is. So I'm guessing Scott. What? Oh no. I was just reading about this. There was a car accident in the Moncton area today, and 32-year-old father and his 4-year-old daughter um, passed away. That's why I looked in shock. I'm going to stay away from Facebook. I was just trying to see if Scott replied to me. I'm guessing something happened. Um, Because he said it was going to be live this week. So I suppose he's not going live at all after all. Maybe something happened. He also said he was going to keep me posted, but hopefully everything is okay. And hopefully he's safe and good. And great video on how to plant ornament cuttings by Green Willow Permaculture. Oh, really? Is that a new video? Green Willow Permaculture. Is that? Okay, no. Was that a recent video? Okay. Oh, really? Okay, so I will share this with you guys just because Jane was kind enough to provide us some wonderful information. So here's a video she's talking about. Take it, open it in a new tab, and don't leave my live stream. Just kidding. You can do whatever you want. Hello, Heldan. Thanks so much for stopping by. How's the little newborn going? Okay. What else did I want to talk about? Warming up my hands. Gathering energy. I'll be uploading 2 videos. Awesome. I'll keep an eye open for that. Yeah, so you posted a video 2 years ago. First look at the homestead, and you didn't post anything since. That's okay. I mean, you have your reasons, and it was a pretty good, awesome reason. Already a year old. That's great. She's healthy, hopefully. That's the most important thing. Well, things happen. I didn't post a video last Wednesday. I'm still working on my deer hunting video, and I didn't really have time to film anything else. I also wanted to do a little video on the survival seeds, but the herbs by Bushcraft Family. Charles is doing another amazing collaboration, and I wanted to do a video about that, but it just didn't happen with the exam, with Christmas coming, and it was crazy at work. We were doing the last minute shopping. It was great. I just didn't have time with the exam and all that to do any editing and any video. So I'll try to do something for next Wednesday, which would be on Christmas. Well, I doubt that I can go live on Christmas, and I doubt that I have anything to show on that day. But I don't know what to post. When you start, you'll figure it out. You can just do a video about what you do on a regular day. Just explain, I wake up in the morning, I go to the barn, I feed the animals, and you can just do a little minimum editing about, the animals you have, how often you feed them. Just show a little bit like you did already, like this is your homestead, but show like what it is you're doing on a regular day. And that's a good way to start. And then people will, okay, well, that's what she's doing. You can also do a live stream if you want, although you might not get many people because live stream, if they don't catch you during the live stream, you'll find it pretty hard to keep a conversation going on your own. As if you just do a video, you can film, do the editing, and then you post it. And then, on the long run, people will see the video, and you start sharing the video. People will see your channel. They'll follow you. I use Shotcut, but I also used to. I had Film Fourth. So Film Fourth was pretty easy. It was a free version from Windows, but now I think you need to pay. But it's only like $25 once. You pay $25, you're good for life. And then I bought Shotcut. I think that one might be a little bit cheaper, although it's a little bit more intense in terms of what you have to learn to make it work. But I mean, you can figure it out. You just go on YouTube and search how to use Shotcut, and it will show you precisely what it is you need to know to use it. So what I'll be doing is I'll be filming everything with my phone. During the night, everything's going to upload on my cloud. I'll come on the laptop, connect to my iCloud, download everything on the laptop. That's the easiest way I found to share information between my cell phone and my computer, because Apple, Windows, it's not really compatible. So I let it upload on the cloud at night. The next morning I'll be on my laptop. I'll download it. I'll add it to my my software, and whenever I have a chance, I do a little bit of editing. Usually I'll make sure I have everything ready for the next Wednesday, but a deer hunting video is a very big, complex, long video, and I didn't really have much time this week, like I said, because of work, exam, Christmas coming, and all that kind of stuff. So now I might be doing a video if there's like a storm or anything like that, just to show what I do when there's a storm, just a little follow up on my rabbits or anything like that. But the best videos will be the evergreen videos. And what I mean by evergreens is the videos that you can go back in 3 years from now and they're still relevant. The vlogs are just the opposite of evergreen. If I talk about the solar eclipse that happened in August, it's not evergreen. But if I show you how to plant a tomato plant, that's evergreen. My best video by far right now is a video where I'm showing how to make liquid stevia. That video is one of my first video ever. It's 3 years old, and it's still giving me a good 50, 60 views per month, even at this time. So if you have an answer, something you will learn from. If you have an answer to a question someone might have, film it. It doesn't have to be long. There was one of the guy that was giving us a little class a while back. He was talking about this example of a guy that made a video on how to use a drill. How to use a drill. So he had the drill, put the drill on the wall. This is how you use it. 1 million views. People keep going back. How to use a drill. You press that button, you hold that thing, you remove the bit, and then boom, you put it back on, and there you go. It took him 40 seconds to do, and he had a few million views. So those are the videos that will do the best. Hello, John. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for stopping by. See, like John's been doing some videos on how to, you know, plant vegetables in his greenhouse. Well, next summer, even if I've already watched his videos, next summer I can go and watch them back because I might be planting some plants in my greenhouse, and I'll be like, okay, how did he do that again? And I'll go back and watch his videos and be like, okay, that's, yeah, now I remember how he did it. And it's not just going to give him one view, it's going to give him 2 views. And then I can share that to my friends and be like, hey, you want to learn how to plant vegetables in a greenhouse? You know, what did I miss? Congrats for what? Oh yeah, you're getting engaged. Is that you that I saw getting engaged? Oh, you got married. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why you went on vacation, on a honeymoon with your new wife. Yeah, I am behind on your videos as well. I think the last video I watched was the one about chanterelles, which was 4 months ago. Really? Okay, I need to catch up. I leave the page open. Cool. Awesome. So Eldan was asking what kind of videos you can make. So those are the kind of videos you can make, and try to stay. It's tough when we talk about homesteading. It's tough because you need to come down to a niche, and a niche could be gardening. Gardening is its own niche, but as homesteaders, we have buildings, we have gardening, we have preserving, we have cooking, we have foraging, we could have farming, we could have hunting, fishing. Each of those little subjects have their own niche. Yeah, it is saturated, but you kind of have to focus on the one thing that would make your life worth seeing. It could be homesteading as a new mom. Maybe there's not that many people out there homesteading as new mom. It's just an example I'm giving you. I tried to change my focus a little bit on not just homesteading, but ways to bring in food, because we all know the food is getting expensive. And I'm trying to show people different ways by fishing, hunting, foraging. There's so much food growing all over the place, yet people don't use it. Farming, gardening, they're all good ways, preserving, but I try to put the focus on ways to save money on food. Yeah, well, that might be your thing, but it's so tough on YouTube because there might be someone already doing it. Maybe people don't connect with that person. Maybe they'll connect better with you. Or maybe it's just the opposite. Maybe some people will connect better with you, with the other person, and not as much with you. People will subscribe to my stuff, but they don't really follow me afterwards. I mean, you guys do, but I have 10,000 subscribers and I got 200 views. Some videos I get less than 100. People don't enjoy all my content, which is what I need to learn more in the upcoming year. I need to focus on what is doing well. My last good video was when I went to visit my friend Gaetan, which I have to go see soon again because, I was supposed to go before the deer hunting and I couldn't go. But he made it. He presented his little battery electric scooter that he built. He built it himself, and it was pretty cool, pretty fun to drive, and it was awesome. And the video that he made on it, that I made with him on it, it's doing great. Food saving, I am big on, and that's awesome. I mean, sorry, Lynn from Bucket List Homestead is doing a lot of cooking. The copycats videos, the preserving, the grocery hauls, things like that. She's a homesteader, but she kind of focused more of what's going on in the kitchen, and her numbers went up. I'm guessing she's close to 25,000 subscribers right now. It's hot how some videos get a lot of views, then the next video get 10 views. Exactly. But I guess it depends on what people want to see. And it's for us to find exactly what they want to see. Sorry. Like if I make a video on bass fishing and it works well, that means that's what people want to see. Thomas from Life in the Valley is doing a lot of outdoor stuff. Yes, he's a homesteader. Yes, he's gardening and stuff, but he has his sawmill and he builds a lot of things with his own lumber. And then he'll be like going on a lake fishing. He built his own canoe. That's just what he does. But it works because people that are interested in that kind of stuff go to his channel to learn about how he made his own bows, how he made his own canoe. He goes fishing and that kind of stuff, which is amazing. People don't go to his channel to learn how to grow a carrot. He probably does grow carrots, but that's not why people go to his channel. Thank you. Hey, Kendra, how's it going? See, another good example here. Kendra is, out there sharing the smiles and the good life, and a life coach trying to get you to feel better about yourself. And, she focuses on living the best life she can live and showing you how you can live your great life as well. Depending on who you are, what your channel is, you just have to find your focus and go with that. If you want to show how to preserve your stuff, go ahead. If you want to be showing what homesteading as a single mom is, or I don't know if you're I don't think you're a single mom, but as a new mom, maybe your boyfriend, husband, your life partner, maybe they're gone to work, maybe they're doing most of the chores by themselves, because you might be a house mom taking care of the kids. I don't know, but depending on what it is, you might want to focus on the one thing, or maybe you want to focus on what your husband does compared to what you do during the day. It might be fun to see the difference between the two of them. Who knows? People are interested in seeing all kind of stuff. So Scott is really not going live. Yes, my weekend is off to a great start. I'm done with my Christmas shopping. I have my exam today. I'm not going to say great, but I did good. I passed my course. 1 down, 3 more to go. And then I'm hoping to get a very decent raise. No worry about them. Do your thing. People will support you. You will do great. I mean, Thank you, thank you. And yes, I have no idea how to study, but I was here reading my stuff, and I had your your videos on, you know, the ones that you put with the relaxing sounds and music. And obviously, I couldn't watch because I was reading what I was doing, but the sound, I mean, it was peaceful. It helped. It helped remove some stress a little bit. Uh, but I did okay. As long as I pass, it's all that matters. It's all that matters because the questions, like I was saying earlier, the questions are all made to make you doubt yourself. But when you work, you do what you have to do. You're not going to ask yourself, I don't want to say stupid questions, but you're not going to ask yourself questions with four possible answers, and each of those answers have like truth and something false in them. You'll just do the right thing. That's what the course was all about. Oh, yes, keep going. Naysayers will be there always. You can never please every single person, so it's great to just do what you're doing as well as you can. Exactly. Don't see it as a chore. Just see it as something fun. You know, I I didn't have time to do a video this year. Usually I would have been all stressed out. I need to make a video, blah blah blah. I would have done something boring that would have hurt my channel even more. I didn't make a video. So what? Maybe the next one will be better and people will watch it. Who knows? It's just a matter of doing what you like, and if people like it, they like it. You'll find your crowd. You'll find your people, and your people will find you. It's always slow growing, but I mean, I just enjoy it being on YouTube. The community, the bunch of friends that I made. Um, I met so many people through YouTube that I consider family now, even though some of them don't follow my live streams anymore. you know, Hanny from Back to Basics Homestead, Darren from Thorhaven Farm, Patrick Cost, Marie-Lan Little Homestead by the Beach, Mike and Angie from Me and You Acres, Len from Bucket List Homestead, Tracy from Tihan 141, Jack and Lindsay from Good Timber Farm. Those are all people I met through YouTube. Scott with Rambling with the Brooms, same thing. Thomas, Life in the Valley, all people I met through YouTube. And I met so many good people. Idaho Garden Girl, thank you so much for stopping by. Random question: do you ever speak in French, or do you stick to speaking English? You mean in my videos or in my life in general? I tried to make a French channel, but it was just I couldn't keep up. I mean, my community is all on the English side. Well, in general, I have a few colleagues who speak English. Most of them speak French. So when I go to work, my family is French. My kids are French. My sister-in-law speaks English though. So when I see my brother, his daughters are pretty much bilingual. My kids are pretty much bilingual, but general life is French. But I do have a lot of English friends that I'll speak English to, and on YouTube it's all in English. At work I have a few English only colleagues. So yeah, my college class is English only. So it's yeah. Sometimes you might listen to me and be like, "What is this guy talking about? Like he can't speak English at all." And then I'll be taking an online college class and coming up with an 81%. It's yeah. So I tried to have a French channel a while back, but it's just too much work to handle 2 channels. I know some people who do it. Mallory from she used to be Quebec Homestead, but now it's her Eco Life, and she'll also have the French channel Milo à la ferme. She can do both, but it's just too much work for me. So yeah, I was born a French guy. I didn't learn in school. You're welcome. I definitely did not learn in school. I learned basics. I learned how to write in English, but the fact that I can speak a little bit was mostly when I did like the summer jobs as a student. The first year I worked for minor soccer in Dalhousie, where half the kids were English, and then the following year I worked for the local library, which is once again very much bilingual. And then I ended up working for a computer, web programming company where my boss was English only. And he was traveling with me in the mornings, every once in a while. And, in the office, it was only English. So I kind of always kept the English going a little bit. Sometimes I'll speak to friends, even my girlfriend. We're both French, and sometimes I'll text her and it'll be in English. It's just sometimes it's easier. Things are easier said in French, and some are easier said in English. It depends, and it always depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might be tired and looking for my words a little bit more. I'll be like, what, and it'll sound weird, like I just did. But I usually know, and I try to say it again in the proper way. But all the TV shows I watch, it's always been in English. I mean, I'll watch some French stuff if it was made in French, like Quebec comedies and stuff like that. I find the French comedians a little bit more funny for some reason. It might just be because of all the swearing they do or whatever. But if I watch a TV show, Walking Dead, I'll watch it in English. If I watch a movie, it's in English. I'm a big fan of all the Marvel stuff. I have all the Blu-rays here, all in English. So yeah. Well, hopefully you can get started, and don't give up. That's all I can say. Don't give up. Start. The best thing would be to do one live, one short, and one video per week. But if you can't do that to start, just stay consistent. If you do one video per week, do the one video per week. And some people don't even do any editing at all. They'll just put 45 minutes of video, boom, raw video, raw footage on YouTube, bam. 2,000 subscribers within a few days, and they got their watch hours and they're monetized. I wasn't that lucky, but for some people it happens. Well, I had a very, very long week. I'm not going to say a rough day, but let's just say, I've been up early in the morning with a little bit of stress. It was a very hardcore day at work as well, very busy. My mind is tired. Proof, I didn't even open my second drink. I'm still on since I started my live stream, so an hour and 43 minutes, still in the same drink. Hello Martin, comment ça va? How's it going? See, I can do both. So, I was hoping to join Scott on his live stream tonight. For some reason, Scott's not live. Hoping nothing major happened. So I'm just going to take one last chance to wish you all, I'm doing great. I passed my exam today, and I passed my class. A little break for the holidays. I'm going to work on Monday, je travaille lundi. Friday, I'm working, je travaille vendredi. But, I have 3 days off in the middle of the week, which is awesome. I'll be spending time with my family and friends. I'll take the minute to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you again, Happy New Year. I wish you health, wealth, happiness, and all the presents that you've ever dreamed of. And I'll try to be back Sunday morning if I can. If I can. I don't know what's going to happen, but all right. Take care, everyone. Time to put the candle out. Look at all the smoke. Have a great night, great week, great weekend. A lot of happiness. And let me just put this on a loop with Fear Enough Christmas music.